She told me my dream job was that my parents are going to arrange a marriage for me. I am going to clean toilets, public toilets, and that I cannot expect to become anything because I have my hijab on. And I was shocked. I didn't say anything because I was a child at this time and I cried. And this was the incident that changed my life. Hi guys, it's me Kat again and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm giving you all the informations you need to know to stop disrespecting yourself and why it's so important to not disrespecting yourself anymore. And actually this video is why I created this channel in the first place. So let's start right with the video. Stop letting other people step on you and accepting it. One day, our school in 7th grade had an appointment and I had to do many different projects, and at this time I didn't know what to do with my life. I was in 7th grade, I was literally a kid. And this one supervisor, she had red hair, and after a while everyone had a session with her, and she was very direct and she told me my dream job was that my parents are going to arrange a marriage for me. I am going to clean public toilets and that I cannot expect to become anything because I have my hijab on. And I was there shocked. I didn't say anything because I was a child at this time. I didn't know what to do. I told my teacher and I cried. And this was the incident that changed my life. Even though my little me didn't know at this time, this affected me subconsciously so severe because I have to thank this woman. I know it sounds crazy, but I have to thank her and regard everything I achieved in my life to her, because she taught me that letting other people step on you is a way to show them that they were right. And for me, there was no option. I could not show this woman in any way that she was right and that her concerns did affect my life negatively, because I said to myself, no, whatever I do, I am going to show this lady that she was wrong. And do you know what? She probably forgot about it. And it's always both-sided. Life can either break you or make you. And it's for everyone it's different, because either way, if you need it the hard way, like me, other people telling you that you can't do anything, or other people telling you that something great is ahead of you, then congratulations. You are a step closer to your dreams. And if you are not taking any of it, the positive or the negative side, then you are more likely to be broken by life, because whenever you let someone step on you and you are accepting it, you are showing those people that they are allowed to do it again. They are allowed to hurt you again, to disrespect you, and by accepting it, you are disrespecting yourself. You are disrespecting the part in you that values you the most. If someone is doing something to you, the first step is to keep your distance and to not tell them that you are not okay with it, but firstly to tell yourself that you are not okay with it. There's no one else. There's just you. You have to take yourself first and to tell yourself, what this person did to me was not okay and I'm not accepting it. I'm moving on with my life, but I'm not accepting it. After you accepted that those people were wrong and that they are not right, it's about time to show that you were hurt, that what the people did to you, that this was not right, and that if you want to live with them, I'm not living with the person with the red hair, but if it's a partner or a brother or a sister, you have to show them that they hurt you and how they hurt you. And then for you, it's also important to not be available all the time. You are not responsible for any problem of other people, and you are not responsible to help them all the time. I know helping is important, but not all the time. And the third one is you have to define your own boundaries. For me, for example, one of my boundaries, if someone crosses this boundary, then I know I have to keep my distance, and it's about lying. If I know someone lied to me once, then I can't see them the same as I saw them before. I know that something is off and that I have to protect myself and to not trust them like I trusted them before because they lied to me. So you have to define your own boundaries. And the needy part is everyone, if you are desperate to be liked, they will notice and even smell it. They will grab every insecurity you have about yourself if they have the wrong intentions, and then they will drag you down. And it's if you are desperate, if you are needy or desperate to be liked, then they would do anything. Because if they tell you, for an example, can you buy me this or that, or can you do this or that for me, you are so desperate to be liked that you would do anything for them. And that's crossing your boundaries, but also being needy at the same time. Stop doing this. Stop being needy and set your own boundaries to protect you. You have to understand what respect even means. And it's not just the respect towards yourself, it's also the respect towards others. So, what is respect? It's valuing yourself, it's loving yourself, and to honor your flaws and the bad sides of yourself, and to take care of yourself. And if you have all this and you know, okay, I'm taking the time for myself, I'm having my boundaries, I have everything, there's something else that could be in your way or standing in your way, and it's called self-esteem. And I asked myself and researched, what does self-esteem even mean? What is self-esteem? It's how you perceive yourself, but haha, it's also about how other people treated you in the past. Because in so many videos you probably heard you have to forget the past or you have to let go of the past, but what does the past even mean? What is the past affecting? And it's always affecting your self-esteem, because self-esteem is a problem that lies in the past. And it's often because of critical parents, teachers, or people in your surrounding that said or did something to you that was traumatic or that affected you in some kind of way. Ask yourself, what did the people in the past tell me, and what did they do to me? Because a long time I thought about myself as really, really ugly. And I couldn't even look at the mirror because I said to myself, I'm so ugly, my nose is ugly, I'm ill, I'm sick. And it wasn't me. It wasn't me that told myself that I'm ugly, because I didn't actually think about it. I thought that I'm mediocre, pretty, but then my sister in the past always said to me, you're ugly. She looked at me and then she said, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly. And I just accepted it. And I said to myself, I'm ugly. After I had the time to take care of myself and to just ask myself, why do I have this thought of I am ugly, of me hating my eyes, or of me hating my teeth, or of me hating anything? And it was never me. It was never myself that told me that I'm ugly or that I don't deserve anything. It was always other people. And you have to understand, people are just telling you something not because you are ugly or you deserve to hear it in the moment. They saying this to you because they see you or see the insecurities they have in themselves. So when my sister called me ugly in the past, then she probably thought of herself as ugly, or she didn't perceive herself as attractive. It's never about how others think of yourself, it's always about how you think of yourself. Because if you perceive yourself as pretty, other people will too. You have to learn to trust yourself, to respect yourself. Because whenever I had a goal for myself and I thought that I'm going to achieve this goal or that I have the discipline to do it every day, I disappointed myself every single time. I realized, how can I trust anyone if I can't even trust myself? And I proved to myself several times that I can't trust myself. And this lowered my self-esteem so much because I was not able to achieve the goals or the small things I had for myself. And everything was messed up. My stuff was messed up. And I was not able to trust me. It always starts with the small things. So for this, you have to take a piece of paper and a pen and then just write down small goals you want to achieve every day. There is a book called Atomic Habits. The author wrote down Keystone Habit. If you want to achieve something or if you want to improve your life, you can start with a keystone habit. And a keystone habit is a thing you do every day, no matter what. No matter what. It can be anything. It can be anything, and you will be surprised. I promise you, you will be surprised. You will do it every single day until you realize someday, even if you don't want to do it, you are still going to do it because it's an habit. Habits form our reality in so many different ways. And for an example, a man started to organize his finances, and while he was doing it, that was just one habit. After that, he went to a healthy store and started to eat healthy. And then he said to himself, oh, why should I go with the bus? I can just walk. Habit stacking, 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 stacking. And then he had so many positive habits that he became rich because he learned how to invest and how to organize his finances. And he became healthier and healthier. And it's like just starting with something simple, very, very simple, and realizing the power of habits, and then you are achieving your goal. Do you know the terms excusitis? Excusitis is you think you're too old or too young, too ill, too dumb, or too unlucky. And if you are perceiving yourself as someone who is not able to achieve anything or to go in the direction you want to go, then you are minimizing your self-worth and the belief that you can achieve something. And you are disrespecting yourself because you are not trusting yourself in doing something greater than yourself. There is a story of a woman who is always helping people dying, and her son once asked, Mom, what is it that people regret the most? What are those dying people telling you? She said, those people regret the most that they didn't do or try the things that they always wanted to do. And if you think about it, we just have one life, and if you are too afraid to do the things you always wanted to do, even if it's something very unimportant or seems very unimportant, then you are disrespecting the past you or the future you or the you in the now, because you are not respecting those aspects of you that have those wishes, and you are too anxious to go in this direction. Nicki Minaj once said, you can't outdo the doer. And that means whenever you think of talent, talent can't beat dedication. Motivation is not dedication. Dedication is to trust in yourself and to do the things you always wanted to do. Motivation comes first, but then comes dedication. It's about consistency, it's about believing in yourself, and it's about doing the things you want to do every single day. Respect your weaknesses. You have to honor your weaknesses, and your weaknesses are actually your superpower. In our society, if we take our weaknesses or the things we are mostly insecure about, then other people are very, very inspired or motivated or anything in this direction of you, because they see when you respect them or respect your weaknesses, then they see that you are authentic, that you care about yourself, and that you are not afraid to show your weak side. And if they see that you are not afraid of your weak side, why should they see you as anything less than just being mesmerized by you? For this, I can give you an example of a girl. In the past, her classmates always said to the girl, "You look like a witch, you're ugly, and whatsoever." And now she's a high fashion model, and everyone loves her face because it looks so unique. See your weaknesses or your flaws as something that are very, very unique. I don't say that you are not supposed to change them if you don't like them, but I mean you have to own them to be able to respect yourself in a way of seeing yourself as something mesmerizing, as something inspirational. Now we come to the last part, and it's about why is self-respect so important. Self-respect is important for you to accept yourself and to see yourself worthy enough to achieve greatness or to fulfill your dreams, your manifestations, and to be able to start the things you always wished for. And it's a life lesson. If someone is doing something bad to you, then you shouldn't just sit there and do nothing. You should be able to speak up for yourself and to not let anyone hold you back to be the highest version of yourself or to become the person you want to become. Because nobody is, and even yourself is not there for you to tell you that you can't. Because whatever you dream for, whatever you want to achieve, you're able to achieve it. This is the end of my video. I thank you for every comment and I love you guys. I wish you a nice and beautiful day. Goodbye.